Hare Krishna. We are all fortunate enough to visit Vrindavan, where Shri Krishna performed his divine activities. And there's so many temples of Lord Shri Krishna, and among them, the oldest temple is the Madan-Mohan temple, which was built in 1580. And today I'm going to tell you the history, how the Madan-Mohanji's deity was formed and how the temple was made. So the history traces back to 5000 years ago. After the departure of Lord Shri Krishna from this world, Maharaj Yudhishthir appointed Maharaj Parikshit, who was the son of Abhimanyu, as the emperor of this world. And also Vajranabha, who was the great grandson of Shri Krishna, was declared the king of Mathura. So Vajranabha used to miss Shri Krishna a lot. And many great personalities out there also suggested Vajranabha to re-establish the glory of Vrindavan. And Vajranabha also decided to exhibit all those places where Shri Krishna used to perform his pastime, and also to install various deities. So, but there was one small problem, that that time there was no one who had seen Shri Krishna in real, except for Uttara, who was the mother of Maharaj Parikshit. So according to Uttara's description, there were several deities which were made, and out of all that, Madan Mohanji's deities, the deity of Madan Mohanji's feet was exactly similar to Shri Krishna's feet. And this is how Madan Mohanji's deity was made, and also the temple was formed. But with time, the temple and the deity both got lost, and it was again found in 16th century. It was found by one of the confidential associate of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who was Advaita Acarya, and who was on a visit from West Bengal to Vrindavan, and he was sitting under a banyan tree and he was doing his bhajan, where he found the deity of Madan Mohanji. But since he had to go back to West Bengal, he entrusted the deity to one of his disciples called Purushottam Chaubhe of Mathura, who later gave the deity to Sanatana Goswami, and there is a short story behind this. So Sanatana Goswami ji was one of the confidential associate of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was a very busy person, traveling, reviving all the places of Shri Krishna, doing devotional services and doing literary work, doing bhakti yoga. And every day he used to go to Mathura to beg for a chapati, and this was his routine, every day's routine. So one day when Sanatana Goswami ji was sleeping, Madan Mohan ji came into his dream and told him that tomorrow you go to this Brahmin's place and beg for your food. So Sanatana Goswami went the next day, and what he saw, that Brahmin's children were playing with the deity of Madan Mohan, and the Brahmin was also treating the deity as one of his children. So Sanatana Goswami saw that, and he chastised the Brahmin that you cannot keep the deity like this. There are certain rules and regulations on how to serve the deity. So obviously Brahmin started to serve the deity as per Sanatana Goswami ji. So again Madan Mohan ji came into dream of Sanatana Goswami ji and told him that until and unless when the Brahman was treating me as one of his children, I was liking it. But since those rules and regulations have started, I'm not happy, I'm not liking it. And also Madan Mohan ji appeared in front of Brahman and told him that you have so many sons, why don't you give me back to Sanatana Goswami? So again next day Sanatana Goswami went to that Brahman's place and seek for forgiveness. And Brahman was giving back the deity to Sanatana Goswami ji. But Sanatana Goswami ji told, see, I cannot take the deity because I cannot offer proper food to the deity. I won't be able to give proper service to him. But Madan Mohan ji told Sanatana Goswami ji that I will go with you, and I will accept whatever will be offered by you. So Sanatana Goswami took the deity along with him, and as per his schedule, he was very busy traveling, writing, literary work, devotional services. But every day he used to serve the deity with that one dry chapati. But one day Madan Mohan ji told Sanatana Goswami ji that, dear Sanatana, every day you are giving me this single dry chapati. There is no salt also in it to enhance the taste. At least add some salt. But Sanatana Goswami ji replied that today you are asking salt, tomorrow you will ask for something sweet. I have so much of traveling to do, so please manage with the food and be satisfied. So Madan Mohan ji was left with no option, and he accepted, because the Lord sees the love of the devotee, of the person, that the food is being offered and not the food. And this is what he says in Bhagavad Gita also. He says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayaschati tad aha bhakti upahatam ashnami prayatatmanam. So he says that if one offers me with love a single leaf, a fruit, water, or just a flower, I will accept it because I see the love of my devotee. And this is what he also follows. Now this is how the deity was, this is what about the deity. And now about the present Madan Mohan temple. It is in Vrindavan at the top of a small hill along the river Yamuna. And it was built by Sanatana Goswami ji, who after finishing all his travelling and literary work got settled in Vrindavan. So what happened was, there was a ship owner, a merchant, who came in Vrindavan, and he was stuck with his ship which was loaded with salt, and it was a big cause of worry for the owner, and his name was Ramdas Kapoor from Multan. He was from Multan. And he went to Sanatana Goswami and told him about the problem. And Sanatana Goswami, he told him that go and pray in front of Madan Mohan ji and your problem will be solved. And this is what happened. He got rid, his salt got sold, and he earned a big profit. And he gave that profit to build the Madan Mohan temple. Initially, the deity of Madan Mohan ji was worshipped alone, but later Radha Rani and Lalita Sakhi also arrived, who was given by Purushottam Jaina, who was the son of Maharaj Prataprudra from Orissa. But during the Mughal invasion, the deities were shifted to Jaipur because Aurangzeb had attacked Vrindavan in the year 1670. Now the king of Jaipur and his entire family were also a great devotee of Shri Krishna, especially the princess, the king's daughter. And when she was getting married, she requested her father that she can take the deity along with her to Karoli, where she was getting married, because she had an extreme attachment with the Lord. But the king was a little hesitant, he was creating resistance. But again he got some signs and signals from the Lord itself, and therefore he decided to give the deities to the princess, and she took it along with her to Karoli. And now the current deities are the heart of Karoli town, and it is visited by devotees from all over India. So this was the history of how the Madan Mohan deity was installed, was formed, and how the Madan Mohan temple, which is Vrindavan, was made. Hare Krishna.